Funk here again for another wonderful video of cat family and things you probably didn't know about me. I had a rough morning today, so I went over to my parents where my brother so lovingly gave me a gift. I saw her in his closet and I couldn't resist begging him to let me have her. Her name is Halo, too. So let's go see what the cats are doing today. I think Hera is asleep. Her favorite spot. They had baths today and she's been brushed. But I don't know where her sister is. Like that's a shock to anyone. So anyways, let me tell you a little bit about my week. For those of you who don't remember, I was at camp. And camp, well, let's just say, it was an adventure. It rained the whole first 2 days. I mean, it was cold and rainy, and then it was cold, and then it started to warm up. Crazy me only had 2 short sleeve shirts with me. The rest were long sleeve, but that was okay because it was a little chilly in the shade. But I got to play 3 games of Scrabble with my mother-in-law, my 2 cousins, and my aunt-in-law. And I tell you what, that was fun. I didn't win, but still, I had a lot of fun. And then the one day, this girl who was with us, she wasn't related to me, she's my niece's friend, threw rocks out of my sister-in-law's camper and one hit me in the leg. I mean, she's 9 years old. She should have known better, right? I tell you what, camp, I swear, is getting more dangerous. I didn't take as many photos as I usually do. One, because the first 2 days were nothing but rain and cold. And I didn't feel like doing anything. But I did get some coloring done. So let me show you. The owl that I had colored earlier that week, I gave it to my cousin Roxy. She loves owls. And it turned out to be her favorite Bible verse too. So, this is the giraffe that I got done before we went to camp. And then, this is when I got done at camp. And I started this one at camp. Sorry about the smudges. Those were bugs. The second to last night we were there was gnats everywhere. It was getting on my nerves. And so we went for a walk that afternoon. My husband's shirt was covered with little black dots. Gnats again. I can't believe this. It was getting on my nerves. And I was going crazy. I couldn't believe it. So I didn't take any videos, I don't think. I'd have to look again. But there's not going to be that many pictures being posted on Facebook or Instagram since I didn't take that many. But I tell you what, camp was crazy. I cannot wait for June. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot better than this past year. So stay tuned. Hopefully next week, if I'm feeling up to it, because I tell you what, I haven't been feeling good. So if I'm feeling up to it next week, there will be at least 3 videos. Hopefully I'll be able to get out to my parents and get back to filming their adorable cats. And hopefully we'll get some of my cats doing, and I'll show you a little bit about training. And I am really hoping to do a recipe next Friday. And from next week on, Fridays will be recipe days. I'm hoping to be able to do some more in-depth recipes. Hopefully, my oldest niece and hopefully my brother-in-law will have a little bit of time to kind of coach me on how to put 2 videos together. If any of you know how to do that, I'd love for you to help me out also. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button below. I love seeing how many people have subscribed to my channel, and I love seeing how many people have liked my videos. You guys are so inspirational to me. So before I sign off today, why don't we talk a little bit about cat nutrition. We all love our pets, and we all want to give them treats, and we want to give them the best food possible. But you might be thinking, what is the best food possible? How can I find it out? Well, you can go online, but I know online it can be so confusing because you can see some things and think, well, what is that? What is chicken byproduct? Should my animal really be having grains? And you can see some things that say one thing about Fancy Feast and other things about Meow Mix, and you're not sure which is best for your pet. Well, let me show you what I feed our cats. And if you're feeling like that you don't know what to feed your cats and you're concerned, you're not alone. I have been exactly where you have been. A few years ago, this is what the food looks like. A few years ago, when we were getting ready to have a cat of our own, I wasn't sure what to feed it either. So you're not alone in that. But what we get is beyond. And my cats really liked the turkey, but unfortunately I don't think they make the turkey anymore. We get Purina Beyond, simply grain free. White meat, chicken, and egg recipe, natural probiotics. You definitely want your cat to be healthy, or dog for that matter. I think they have Beyond in dog food also. So you want your cats to be healthy. You want any animal that you own to be healthy, even if it's livestock. So do your research, but also talk to other people you know that have pets of their own. They may have a different idea, but also do your research. Talk to the veterinarian that you've established for your animals to see if maybe they have a different idea of food. We never talked to a veterinarian. We didn't have one established until our little girls got ear mites. 1 second, I found one of my pets. This is one you don't see very often. It's Willow! Hi! Willow used to be a very sociable cat when she was a kitten. Now, cuddles are on her terms, not ours. Sometimes if I'm sleeping on the couch or if I have my period, or just not feeling well in general, she'll cuddle with me in the mornings right up here. Or she'll lay down at my feet and I'll wake up in the middle of the night and try to stretch out my legs. And I have to wheel around a fur ball. Or if I'm up here on the couch doing something with my laptop, sometimes she'll come over and want to cuddle. That means either going towards the armrest where there's no room, when over here there's plenty. Or laying right on my stomach where my mouse pad is. For, if you don't want to use a mouse, you have that little pad on your laptop, but she'll lay right there, which sometimes messes up my games. But I love her to death. Now let's talk about treats. We all love our animals, and we all, just checking how much time I have, and we all want to give them treats because we love them. Well, you don't want to give them a lot of unhealthy treats. But there are some treats in this world that are healthy. Hi, Harris. So you definitely want to do your research. When we first got cats, I used the Temptations. And I had chicken flavor, but then I thought, you know what? These cats love tuna, especially Willow. So we got the tuna flavor, and they love them. You can get them in little bags like these, but let's say you have more than just 2 cats, which I would probably have 5 if I could. I wouldn't like the litter box situation, But let's face it, I probably would have 5 if I had an open place to have them. They do come in bigger canisters. We only give, they're under 2 calories for treats, but I usually only give them about 3 or 4 a day. Also, sometimes cats have bad breath, and you can't really give a cat a toothbrush and tell them to go brush their teeth. For their dental health, we give them feline greenies, dental treats, savory salmon flavor. I think they do have different flavors, but you can get them any flavor you want. And this cleans their teeth and freshens their breath. And they're also less than 2 calories per treat, nutritionally and complete and balanced for adult cats. So these aren't for your kittens. And it's #1 vet recommended for feline dental treats. That's what I love about them. And they have mint in them, which is cousin to catnip. So if your cats go crazy, I wouldn't give them more than 3. If catnip makes your cats go crazy, no more than 3 treats. We don't give them more than 2 of their feline greenies. And we don't give it to them every day. Every other day, maybe, if they're being good kitties. I'm just kidding. These aren't really veg rewards. These they get after their bath. My man says he gives them treats just for being cute. Well, let's face it, cats are adorable, and it's hard not to give them too many treats. You want to weigh your cat at least once a month. At least I do. I get on the scale I have a digital scale, so I get on the scale with my cats, and then I get off and weigh myself, and then I subtract to find out how much they are. An adult cat, which means over a year old, anywhere from 6 to 10 pounds is healthy. We try to keep our cats around 7 to 8 pounds, and if they look a little chunky, we're trying to slim down one of them actually. Willow. She's looking a bit chunky. Her sister's more lean. So we're trying everything we can to make sure our cats are as healthy as they can be. And don't be concerned if your cat throws up a little bit. As my vet said, cats are basically made to throw up. So, but if they start, you think that they might be wheezing a little bit, and if they throw up more than 7 times during a night, I would totally call your vet. I did. And even though there was nothing wrong with Willow, I am so glad I did, or I would have been scared for a long time thinking she was sick. But she must have just eaten something that didn't agree with her stomach. But Willow and Hera, they also inhale their food. It seems like it almost sounds half the time like they are inhaling the food. But it's hard to tell cats not to eat their food so fast, especially since they really can't understand us. So think about and do your research before you give your cats any treats or any kind of food. Human food is okay. My cats really love turkey lunch meat and tuna. Some cats will actually even eat cooked chicken and cooked beef. My cats don't like it as much. But that doesn't keep them from begging for it when I'm cooking chicken on the stove. But remember, anytime you want to give your cat food, even people food, do your research or think of that first. Some of these things are just common sense. You're not going to give a cat pepperoni off a pizza or spaghetti. I'm sorry, we had spaghetti last night, so that's what I'm thinking about. So just use your common sense, and if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. Please leave a comment. I love reading them. So remember, subscribe, click the thumbs up, and leave me a comment. And if you have any questions, please Instagram me, Facebook me. Okay, now she wants cuddles, Willow. So remember, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and even comment on the videos if you've been liking them. I can't wait to see your comments, and also Willow can't wait to see them either. We'll see you next time, cat family. Bye!